Welcome to the session 5 of PHP tutorials form handling in PHP. We assume that you have a basic knowledge of HTML forms before proceeding with this tutorial. Form handling. All the form data is converted into an array having keys as the name of the form controls and the values are the data inputted by the user. These arrays are $_get or $_post superglobals. $_get corresponds to get method and $_post corresponds to $post method. Now let's see an example where we create an HTML file which has a form where action is equal to welcome.php and method is get. We create an input type of text and variable, or let's say with the name of name. We create a submit type button and end the form here. Now within the welcome.php we say welcome echo $_get name. Now remember, this name is the name that we have defined in this input type field. Now this would exactly print out whatever you have typed in the index.html over here with the welcome message. So let's say if you type in find nerd, you would see a message welcome find nerd. Handling post methods. It generally remains same. It's just that we define the method as post, and then instead of using $_get, we use the $_post variable or array that has named the key as name. Now the difference between the get and post is that the get data appends into the URL when it is submitted, whereas the post data is not added to the URL. So in case you are having an application where you are concerned more about security, it is always suggested that you use post method instead of get, because get variables are easily accessible to anybody who is sitting behind the screen and can see the screen. Security and data validation. One should always consider the potential security threats and invalid data. Some points to keep in mind are: check for required fields. All the required data must be present. If not, user should be prompted appropriately. Avoid $_server PHP _self, as it can be exploited in a number of ways. Now this $_server PHP _self is basically a variable that tells that the form action is the same script with which the form is being executed. All the variables should be passed through HTML special chars function. It will convert all the special characters into their corresponding HTML entities. Now this basically, let's say if I within a form tag submit a script, a JavaScript tag, that would basically go in as a script tag and would load the script onto the next HTML. But using HTML special chars, it converts these HTML tags, let's say greater than sign, less than sign, into %LT and %GT, so that they are not executed when they are loaded on the other page. Email addresses and URLs must be checked for their validity. PHP provides built-in filters to validate emails, etc. Or you can always write a regular expression and pass it into the built-in pregmatch function. So you can validate your email addresses and URLs using pregmatch. Thanks for your time. We'll continue with our next session soon.